Welcome to LinguaWire English A2. Today, we have two stories: a strong earthquake in Japan and Ariana Grande's legal fight over leaked music. To follow today's episode, full transcripts and vocabulary lookups are at linguawire.com. Japan has been hit by a powerful earthquake. It forced many people to leave home, and it also caused damage. Ella, our LinguaWire correspondent for news, has the details.
Yes, and the situation is still serious. The earthquake struck Japan's Kyushu island on 28th July. It was strong enough to force more than 150,000 people to evacuate.
That is a huge number of people moving quickly. What kinds of damage did officials see?
Officials said the quake caused power outages and damaged roads. It also brought down part of a castle wall, and it destroyed a footbridge.
So this was not only shaking, but real damage to daily life. Do we know about people who are still missing?
Yes, several people are missing after a chimney collapsed at a paper factory. That happened in Kumamoto Prefecture. Police were cited by Japan's public broadcaster in the report.
More than 40,000 households without power is also a big problem. How are families coping right now?
Many are waiting for the power to return. Some are staying with relatives or in temporary places. When roads are damaged and homes lose power, normal life stops fast.
And with that many evacuations, the pressure on local services must be high. What stands out most to you in this story?
The speed of the change. In one moment, people were at home. Then they had to leave, look for safety, and deal with darkness. That is why this quake feels so wide, not just strong.
Now to a very different kind of story. Ariana Grande has filed a lawsuit over leaked music and videos. Noah, our LinguaWire correspondent for media, can explain what is happening.
Yes, this case is about stolen digital material. The singer says two unidentified hackers got into her collaborators' computers. She says they leaked unreleased music and studio footage.
So the legal case is not only about the songs themselves. It is also about finding out who did this.
Exactly. Her lawyers say they are trying to uncover the hacker's identity. The papers were filed in Los Angeles and reported by U.S. media outlets.
The report gives one very clear number too. What does it say about the scale of the leaks?
It says that in 2023 alone, 45 unreleased songs were hacked, stolen, and leaked. It also says hundreds of similar leaks have happened since her 2011 debuts.
That is a lot of material. How did the hackers get it out into the world?
According to the court papers, they targeted photographers and producers. The material was then sold on the dark web for significant sums of money. So this was not just random sharing online.
It sounds like a mix of tech crime and money. Has Grande spoken about this kind of problem before?
Yes, she has spoken before about holding hackers accountable. She also talked about a song called Fantasize after it went viral online. Her message was clear. She does not want unreleased work shared this way.
And now, the lawsuit is a formal step in that fight. What happens next in a case like this?
The next step is to try to find the people behind the leaks. If the court action works, It may reveal who they are. For now, the main news is that she is using the legal system.
First, 3 words from the earthquake story. Evacuate means to leave a place because it is not safe. In the story, more than 150,000 people had to evacuate after the quake. Example, we had to evacuate the building after the alarm rang. Outage means a time when electricity, water, or another service stops. In the story, there were power outages after the earthquake. Example, the storm caused a power outage in our street. Damage means harm to something. In the story, the quake caused damage to roads and a castle wall. Example, the car had damage after the crash. Now for 1 grammar point, be plus past participle. We use this pattern for things that happen to something, often in the news. Example, the papers were filed in Los Angeles. Example, the roads were damaged after the earthquake. Repeat after me. The papers were filed. LinguaWire isn't only a podcast. Every day, the lead story becomes a personal language lesson in your classroom. Each lesson covers reading, vocabulary, grammar, writing, and listening, all built from today's real news story. Start today on linguawire.com.